Hello guys, I'm Pranav. My USN is 1VE20CA015. So in this video, we'll be talking about enumerations in Java. Enumeration can also be known as enum in short, and it is a special data type that allows us to define a set of named constants. So enum is just like a class that can have its own methods, fields, and functions, but it is much more simpler and it cannot be extended or be instantiated directly. Primarily, enumerations in Java were included in JDK 5, that is a Java development kit, and enum is a special class that represents a group of constants which cannot be changed and are like final variables. It is static. So to create enumeration, we can use the keyword enum instead of class or interface, which we generally use, and separate the constants with a comma. So they should also be uppercase letters, and like you can see in the given example, we have created an enumeration called level, and this will be the syntax for creating a basic enumeration. That is enum level, and your constants are written in uppercase and separated by a comma. Further, you can access the enum constants with the dot syntax. That is, if you want to call this particular constant from the enumeration that you have created, that is similar to a class. So you can just call it out as level my variable. My variable will be a variable that will call your constant from your enumeration. Further, an enumeration defines a class type in Java. So by making enumeration into classes, it can also have constructors, methods, instances, and variables. So an enumeration is created using the enum keyword, as we just saw in the example. Now, in this example, we can see that enum apple, that is enumeration apple, has the identifiers Jonathan, Goldendale, Reddell, Winesap, and Cortland. So these are the enumeration constants, and each is implicitly declared as public static final member of the Apple enumeration. Let us now see another example of creating an enum. So here we have taken enum, and the name of the enumeration is day of week. So the attributes are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and all the days of the week, which are enclosed inside the curly braces. And in this example, we have defined enum as day of week that contains 7 named constants representing days of the week. So in this, you can add fields and methods to enumerations as we talked in the introduction, and you can also define a description and a get description method. So this basically will be the description of your constant Monday, and the get description method will call the description. So from this, when we declare the enumeration, we can declare a method called get description, that is a string description. So it will return the description in string format. So the public string get description method is declared, and it says return description. So once you pass the variable day, it prints Monday. So as you define your constant, it will print the same day from the enumeration day of week. So further, if you want to print the description of that particular constant, you can also pass the parameter such as day dot operator get description. So this is a method that was created inside the function, inside the enumeration function. So once you call this function or this method, you will get the description printed. So as you can see, system.out.println day.get description will fetch the description of that particular day, that is the first day of the week for this particular constant, that is Monday. Let us also see a different example later on. Coming to the methods in your enum superclass, there are several methods in Java enum, such as values, value of, or even other methods such as ordinal, compared to, or equals. So let us discuss it one by one. Coming to values. So values is the method that returns an array of all the constants defined in an enum. So for example, if you take an enumeration day, that basically stores 7 constants, that is your days of the week. So when you call the function day dot method day dot values, you can print out an array of all the constants. That is, it will print out all these in an array. So now coming to value of method in enum. So value of method is similar to values, but it only returns the specified value or only the constant that is specified. And now considering this example enum gender, we have two constants, that is male and female. So when we call the value of male, so and use this print function on the variable g, so the specified constant is male, and the string value of male is printed out onto the console. So this is how the value of function works. Further, in Java enums, there are three more methods, that is ordinal, compare to, and equals. So let us look into that in detail. So, in ordinal method, the ordinal method returns the position of the constant in the enum. That is, consider this example. In enum day, we have 7 constants, that is Monday to Sunday, and taking a variable day, and we call the constant Wednesday using the dot operator. When we use the method ordinal in your print function, it prints 2, as Wednesday is in second position. So uh, according to the definition, it returns the ordinal position of the constant inside the enum. So coming to compare to method. Compare to method compares the ordinal value of two enum constants. That is, if a method that is, if a constant has a lower value than another constant in the same enum class, so it compares those and returns a value. It returns a negative integer. If the first, so in this example, we have taken enum size, and we have small, medium, large, and extra large as our constants or our attributes. So size s1 is equals to size dot small. That is your first function, and your second one is medium. So when you use the compare to method in your enum in your print function, it prints -1, as medium has the value 1 and small has 0. So it returns -1 integer, as 0 is lesser in value and 1, so it's basically subtraction. So 0 minus 1, and if the ordinal value is same for two constants, then it returns 0 or it prints 0. So further, going to equal method. So it compares if two enum constants are equal or not. The method returns true if the constants are equal, otherwise it returns false. So taking enum gender as male and female, this will be our example. And while taking two constants g1 and g2, and using the dot operator, we just call the constants male for both the functions. So using the equals method in our print function, it prints true as both are male, and it is true for this case. So now let us discuss the functioning of the program that we earlier saw. So let us take an example where enum is declared, that is enum apple, and let Jonathan, Golden Dell, Red Dell, Winesap, and Cortland be our attributes. So coming to the main function, that is our class enum demo, which is public static void main. Here we declare a variable AP, that is apple AP. Initially it is storing the constant red dill, and later on we can see it is initialized to store apple golden dill. So here, if we are using the switch statement that prints out its a particular value when your particular constant is called. So if AP equals to apple dot golden del, that is your that is if you are checking if the value is correspondingly true. So in this case, if it is true, then it should print out AP contains golden bell. And further, the switch case is used and it prints out the golden bell value, that is golden delicious is yellow. So here you can, this is the program, basic program, this is the main class function, and this is your enumeration, and the output will look like value of AP is red del as you have initialized it over here. On, so as you have initialized it over here, and AP contains golden del as you have written it over here. And further, once it's golden del, you can go into the switch case and it prints out golden delicious is yellow. So this is how your enum works. Thank you for watching the video.